We're Claudia and Mark, and these are some of the places we like to wander. We're in French Polynesia. See 'em wander, Tahiti. So our third full day in Tahiti, we've taken the local bus down into Papeete again, and we're on our way to pick up a rental car, but on the way we found pain au chocolat.
Enjoy.
We picked up the rental car and drove through downtown Papeete. It's easy driving. It's a wide open 4-lane road across the main section of town. It does get very busy during rush hours, but in the middle of the day it's wide open and very drivable. We headed out east to do the east side of Tahiti and then the west side of Tahiti. Our first stop is at Point Venus.
Point Venus. Several monuments on this beautiful park celebrate a number of arrivals of Europeans. Captain Cook and his visit here where he observed the transit of Venus. Of course, this is where the Bounty left from, with the mutiny on the Bounty shortly after its departure, and also the arrival of the Duff with its boatload of missionaries who brought Christianity to the islands.
Our next stop was the Tahiti little picnic area. It's interesting, any of the little roadside attractions or scenic spots that are marked by a red tourist information placard are free of charge in Tahiti. This one has a beautiful view out over the ocean and a few picnic tables to take a snack at. Bit of a washout here up ahead, and we've noticed as in a lot of European countries, if you're on a motorcycle or a scooter, the rules kind of apply to you, and you don't wait for everybody else. You just scoot right ahead and kind of go when you want.
Well, once you're out in the countryside, it's easy driving. The people are very friendly. If you're making a left turn and it's a little bit busy, people will stop and flash their lights and let you make a left turn. People are very easygoing on the roads, and it's just easy to navigate. Speed limits and all the signs are in the European style. There is a neat system of road markers here. They've got white with red top stones on the side of the road, kilometers from downtown, and they both go east and west from downtown, and that's how you know where you're at. So currently we're coming up on PK 16, and we're looking for PK 20 for our next stop. Quick stop for lunch at the Blowhole, and lots of dogs here helping up pick up the scraps. But other than that, it's a beautiful little parkette they've got here on the side of the ocean. And we'll have a quick lunch, then we'll go look at the Blowhole. We stopped for lunch here at the Arahoho Blowhole. Got a nice little lunch at the parkette. We'll head up and have a look at the actual blowhole itself. So this is the actual blowhole, and you can feel the wind coming out when the waves come in, but unfortunately the waves just aren't quite high enough for the water to be coming out. This is the start of the Fe'arume, or Three Waterfalls hike.
The first waterfall is a major cascade, cascading down into a very large pool where We understand swimming is no longer permitted, unfortunately, but it's a beautiful roaring waterfall and obviously a very popular spot. The trail to the second and third waterfalls does get a little steep in spots, and it crosses over the main river that flows out from the waterfalls over this very well maintained bridge. Actually, it was being repainted while we were there, and it's great to see the infrastructure being as well maintained as it is in this particular park. The second and third waterfalls. Unfortunately, this is as close as the trail gets, but it's still a wonderful view of these two streaming cascades coming down the side of the mountain. On our way out, a refreshing stop for some fresh coconut water.
On-street parking restrictions may be a little looser here than at home, but then I guess they don't have snow removal in the middle of November. Vale, right?
Oui. Caravelle.
So this is the town of Vale. We were intending to do the east side of Tahiti and do the west side tomorrow, but unfortunately we missed the turn for the east side, so we ended up going all the way through town and taking the tour of the west side of Tahiti.
For one?
Yeah, well, one what?
The end of the road on the west side of Tahiti, Tiahupu. This is the end of the road on the west side of Tahiti. There is a road on the east side as well, but from here to the other side is by boat. Tiahupu will be the site of the 2024 Olympic Games surfing competition. The 2024 Games being hosted by France and this being French Polynesia. The village of Tiahupu was actually across the river. The school bus came along and dropped all the kids off. They walked across the bridge and into the village after the day at school.
So our fourth full day on Tahiti, and we're off to the west side of Tahiti Nui, and then we'll do the east side of Tahiti Iti today. A little rainy today, but it's supposed to clear up by 9 o'clock or so we're hoping for another nice day.
Right, this, and this the gem inside.
Oh, a germ as well.
That one with the puro and the wood and the scenic is forbidden.
Okay.
Well-preserved ruins of the Ta'ata Ma'are are located within a residential neighborhood. The ruins are well preserved and there are a number of information signposts explaining the significance and cultural heritage of the Ma'are. Unfortunately, with the pouring rain, it was a relatively quick visit. The Mara'a Grotto is an interesting cave. However, once again, with the heavy downpour rain, it was a relatively quick visit and we didn't truly get to appreciate this site.
We are here in the rainy season, and rain it certainly can. It's been pretty much a steady downpour now for about an hour. So this is the road on the east side of Tahiti Iti.
the end of the road on Tahiti east side is the village of Tira.
Cemetery.
That's our road trip of Tahiti. A gorgeous little island to travel around, but quite frankly, there's not that much to see. We ended up a total of 5 days on the island of Tahiti, and frankly, that's probably a little too much. You could easily do all the sights in 2-3 days tops. We were here in the rainy season, which we knew it was going to be some rainy days. However, most of the rain fell while we were here on Tahiti, and for the rest of our trip in French Polynesia, the weather turns out to be pretty darn nice. Join us again as we move on tomorrow to the island of Moorea.